Hi Capricorn, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am doing your weekly messages for next week. So we have Dragonfly Spirit and it says truth transcends illusion. So this is basically saying that if there's anything that's hidden from you, like Spirit is just gonna reveal this now. So trust your gut in this time. If there's anything that you feel is not feeling right or not feeling like the truth in any way, it's about just trusting your gut and the truth will be revealed. And then we have the new moon eclipse and it says expect powerful change. So with this card, it's basically saying that whatever's coming in is something that's going to be absolutely amazing. Now, eclipses are always slightly uncomfortable, but it is going to be for your highest good. And it's a new start here that's beckoning for you that is going to be absolutely amazing. So I wonder what that is. And then we have Observer. And this card says that now is not the time for action. And you could also be maybe a little bit too close to a situation or like looking at the details too much. So it's needing to take a step back and maybe look at the bigger picture. So keep that in mind with something that happens next week, that maybe you shouldn't get too involved in the details or too worked up over the details maybe. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for my crazy Capricorns? A bunch fell out there, but the world showed. I will take note of it, but I'm putting it back. So what do we need to know for Capricorn? What are the messages and what's coming in? So we have the Tower, 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 7 of Swords, there's that hidden energy, 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords, King of Pentacles, you're not going to be able to see that, but I'll move it around, Ace of Wands, and 5 of Swords. Then the bottom of the deck we have Temperance, we have the 2 of Cups, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me just maneuver this around so that you can hopefully see it a bit more. How can I do this? I'll pull this back a little bit. Okay, so I know it's not the best for you, but you'll just have to cope, Capricorn. So bottom of the deck, these are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. So we have Temperance, Sagittarian energy, 2 of Cups, maybe a bit of romance, possibly a soulmate or twin flame coming in with this. And with the 8 of Pentacles, could be someone that you actually work with, or it could just be that this person wants to maybe come in and work on the relationship and bring balance to the situation. It could be that maybe things were out of balance in the past, but now I feel like you've pulled back your energy in some way. If you were giving too much to the situation, you've pulled back in some way, and this is kind of now balancing things out. It could be a completely different person. Whoever it is, it's definitely a soulmate coming in here with Temperance and the 2 of Cups. If this isn't got to do with romance, which I highly think it is romance, but if it's not romance, it's maybe just a soulmate coming in, like a partnership type of vibe for your business, or someone that you were meant to meet when it comes to your work, whether that is a colleague or whether that is like a manager or something like that, then that you were meant to get involved in this partnership in some way. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups here as your main concern next week. So you could be focused on friendships, or maybe there's some sort of event that's taking place next week that you feel like you need some sort of support for. It could have to do with maybe that there is also, if this is a love situation, it could be that there's a third party energy here. and take the third party as it resonates. It could be another romantic partner. It could just be peers or friends getting in the way, getting in your person's ear. But whatever it is, there is, or even just work. But whatever this is, you basically feel like you need some sort of support. I feel like whatever this issue or situation is, you find out about this unexpectedly. So it could be that something at this event happens completely out of the blue that you feel like a little bit like whoa, that came out of left field type of thing, or it felt a bit chaotic in some way, and like you had to try and ground yourself in something that feels like an earthquake, basically. And I laugh, but it's not funny. And then we have the Hierophant here. So I feel like whatever this unexpected change is that you had to basically deal with this in a traditional way. And you had to also connect to your higher power to make sure that you weren't ending up going to like argue or fight or something like that. This could also have to do with you wanting commitment in some way, or maybe someone who was a third party energy is now coming back who does want commitment. It might be even a friend that all of a sudden is like coming out of the blue and like expressing that they want some sort of commitment with you. But it could just be, like I said, it could be a partner of some sort that's coming in, maybe even more than one person if it's got to do with your business or with your work or something like that. That this is going to be like the support that you need. King of Pentacles, it's someone who is very committed, very stable, grounded. This is also Capricorn energy here, but it can also be Taurus and Virgo. Doesn't mean that that's what the sign needs to be. It's just saying that this is the type of energy that they embody, someone who's very hardworking and committed and stable and that type of thing. Someone who's willing to put in the work, basically. And then we have the Five of Swords. So this is what makes me feel like, you know, you have some sort of like mental angst around the situation about whatever is happening unexpectedly here. You weren't prepared in some way and it's causing you a bit of stress. You could also be arguing with people at this time, or having some sort of conflict with someone, some sort of like words exchanged where you're both trying to be right, and you're fighting for the sake of being like, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, and you're wrong type of thing. So that type of energy could be going on. We will get some clarifiers. In your day-to-day life, next week we have the Five of Pentacles. This could be one of a few things. It could be that you're having some sort of financial difficulty next week, or it could be just a negative mindset. So feeling like a little bit of a victim in some way. And Capricorn doesn't usually feel like a victim very easily. It takes a lot for you guys to like kind of feel sorry for yourselves. So whatever's happening next week is making you feel sorry for yourself. But I do feel like this is a mindset, because as you can see, her head is in her knees, right? But if she lifts up her head and looks over to her left, then there's a key right there. And she can unlock the door, grab those pentacles and walk straight out. So it definitely is in the mind, but it is very difficult, the situation that you're going through, and I can see that. In your feelings and your relationships, we have the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely something that's either hidden from you, or someone's actually full on deceived you, lied to you, try to like sneak away from a situation, or try to get away with something when it comes to your romance or your connections in general. So that could be, you know, platonic or romantic. We will get clarifiers again. But whatever this is, this is where you need to, like I was saying, you need to trust your intuition, because things that are like, there are some illusions here, something's being hidden here, and the truth will come out in the end, but you need to just trust your intuition in this time. And then we have the Eight of Swords in your thoughts. So feeling very trapped, feeling stuck, you're overthinking things to the point where it's stressing you out, and you just feel like you're never going to get out of this situation. Again, this is a mindset. So, and I'm not saying that like, again, not saying that, oh, well, you know, Capricorn, it's you're the problem, you just need to change your mind. No, I can see that there's external factors happening here that is causing you to feel this way. But maybe that's why you need to connect to your higher power right now, and just like, it's basically trying to realize, okay, you may be trying to control the situation, and it's like it's like there's no way to control the situation, and the more you try to control it, the more stressed out you are. So this is about you needing to kind of let go in some way, release control, because even the control that you do have is actually a false sense of control as well. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely with some sort of passion or desire or goal that you're working on, there is some sort of new beginning. You're seeing a new path that you're going to take, and it is going to lead you down something a bit more exciting, something that you're very passionate about, and something fun. So it's not just, you know, oh, work, which is, you know, what Capricorn is about. But there is definitely a new path here, a new beginning for you, that brings some excitement into your life. So let's get some clarifiers. I do want to clarify quite a few things for you, Capricorn. It's quite a deep reading. But there is some, expect the powerful change. Like there's definitely something new coming in here. So first, let's clarify, what is this Tower? The Tower is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it could be issues with finances, or it's someone who isn't committing here. Someone where you're not feeling the support. Maybe someone who's being a bit unfair, and those energies could be balancing out now, with Libra being there. Okay, so what's the Five of Pentacles? All right, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this is something that either you've given up fighting for this in some way, and that's why you're feeling a little bit upset. We have Emperor in the shadow here, so you could be feeling a little bit stubborn when it comes to the situation, or maybe you're arguing with someone for the sake of, like I said, of like trying to be right in some way, because there's this stubborn energy about you. Maybe you do need to kind of put down the wand, put down your sword, or put down your weapon, basically, and you might need to just play this, like let this one play out in some way, and by not fighting, this will help you level up, maybe come out of the financial difficulty, or come out of some sort of issues when it surrounds your mentality around feeling sorry for yourself. Okay, so what is the Seven of Swords? Strength. Okay, so yeah, you are going to need some sort of courage when you find out about this, or figure out what this is, but don't let it break you. I do feel like this is going to make you feel like you want to, like there's a decision that needs to be made, that you want to pull back in some way, like you just want to, again, feeling stuck, but also wanting to just go within and meditate and find an answer yourself within yourself. But you definitely need some sort of bravery here and inner strength to get through this. It's Leo energy there as well. Okay, so what's the Eight of Swords? Tower. So what's stressing you out is this unexpected moment that comes through, the Fool. So maybe it's so unexpected, but do you know what happens is that change is necessary in everyone's lives. And if we resist change, and we resist it, and we resist it, and we resist it over and over again, basically the universe comes in and gives, that's when a Tower moment is given to us. So this Tower moment is because you've been resisting it for so long, but what it's bringing in that you don't see is that it is bringing in some sort of new beginning, and you might need to take a childlike approach to this and just be inquisitive, curious, take those steps, take the leap of faith towards this new journey that you're being pushed on. It could even have to do with travel in some way. Okay, what's the Five of Swords? The World. So there is definitely the end of a cycle here. The end of some sort of arguments, the end of mental angst, or just the end of like feeling like you need to fight here. The end of conflict. Knight of Pentacles, someone now in this position where they might want to try and work on things. You might want to work on things. This is Virgo energy here, but it's putting in the consistent effort and the hard work to end a cycle. And then let's see, what is the King of Pentacles? Okay, so we have the Empress. I feel like this is coming in for you once you let go and allow yourself to receive whatever's coming in, then and get into the feminine energy here, because look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going to be abundant, you're going to receive abundance, you're going to receive financial help, you're going to receive commitment, maybe after being single or something along those lines. Like, it's just going to be a very positive time, but only if you're willing to let go, allow the Tower and the change to happen, and be in this energy of feeling your way through things, getting in touch with your intuition. You might need to actually, this is also the birth of something new as well. So maybe you're birthing new ideas into the world, and actually taking practical action on that, which will bring in some sort of financial stability, or just you to a point where you're feeling completely independent within yourself. But it is about being open to everything, being in that receiving mode. You might also need to get out in nature, and allow some sort of like fruitful energies coming in. Okay, so I want to see, what is Temperance, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles? What is this about? Because those are the things you don't see coming. Hermit. Okay, so it's maybe after some healing, then that's when this comes in, but you have to heal yourself first so that you have the wisdom, so that when this comes in, you know, you can recognize it in some way. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is also about you feeling tired and feeling like, you know, like I've done a lot of healing, like I can't do any more. But it is about you being nearly there, like you're at the end of the road here. So it's just about continuing a little bit further, like persisting through, and you have your guard up in some way, and I feel like you need to heal that. Maybe you're scared to let someone in, or you, whatever that means to you, whether that's romantic or platonic, like you are scared, you're guarded here. You don't want to get hurt. You've been through the wars in some way, like you've been through battle, and you don't want to go through that again. But it's telling you to persist and continue to heal. Okay, so let's get some love messages. So this could be love or related, but this is now only love. This has got nothing to do with career or business or anything like that. So we'll see what is coming in for Capricorn. What do they need to know? Okay. We have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. Bottom of the deck, we have hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. So I do feel like there is something that makes you very happy. You're very hopeful about it. You know, you are manifesting some sort of good time or excitement in. Maybe this is this Ace of Wands that's going on here when it comes to your love life. What else does Capricorn need to know? Cloudy judgment, illusions unbalanced and distorted. Bottom of the deck, we have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable and affected. That could be this Five of Swords energy and the Seven of Swords energy. So there could be like, there's the illusions, right? So the illusion is there, it's there, and it's there. And the cloudy judgment is the thing that could be causing you the stress with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, and the emotional storm. That's the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Tower. It is gonna, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a bit of a rough week for you, Capricorn. But I feel like this is required. It's like, what you don't see is that it is bringing in the end of a cycle here and a new beginning for you. So what else for Capricorn for their love life next week? Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. Bottom of the deck, we have influences, attachments, third parties, and peers, which is exactly what I was saying with the Three of Cups, that it could be like third parties, but it could be like actual romantic third parties, it could be peers, it could be just work. Something's getting in the way here, and I feel like this is bringing on, you're becoming like a bit of a chaser energy, either you or your partner, but it's the chasing energy is always a bit toxic, because it's like a need to just like like dig your nails into something. And this also could be like, this is what you're holding on to, that you need to let go of. The resistance is here, and you need to be more like this Empress, so that the King of Pentacles can arrive, whether that's your current person or like an ex or a new person altogether. It's like that person will only be this committed person, or they will only come in, a new person that is committed or wanting commitment, once you release this grip of some sort. Resilience, you see. Let's see, what do we want to get next? I want to get some romance angels. So what does Capricorn need to know for their love life for next week? We have, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and that's on those good times there. What else for Capricorn? We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And what else? You deserve love. You are lovable. And that's right on the chasing there. Don't chase anyone. You deserve it. So if you get into the realization or that energy of like, I'm not chasing anyone, I'm going to sit here and receive. And if you want to come towards me, that's fine, because I know my worth. And this is also nurturing yourself and looking after yourself at this time as well. Bottom of the deck, we have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So maybe things have been a bit heavy lately in the romance department, and you might need to just be a little bit more like less serious. Okay, what does Capricorn's person want to say to them, their higher self? What do they want to say? I'm afraid to contact you. What else? That could be if you're with the person, they're just afraid to say what's on their mind. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, and what else? We have, I left before you could leave me. Okay, so Capricorn, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.